Greetings. I'm going to do this real quick. I normally do this on my other channel, but I figure I'll do it both. I got to go on my own other channel and do a video today. Let me see if y'all can see me. But I said, let me let the beef section know what I'll be doing on the other channel. Some of y'all already come on the other channel, so y'all already know. If you hear some noise in the background, it's because I am cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking, talking to y'all, doing this quick live while I'm on my lunch. So there's nobody here, and that's okay. Y'all can catch it as an upload. And I'm also doing another live on my other channel today, the one that talks about church stuff. So the live is called Meanwhile Down at the Church. And who are these people that we're looking at here on this screen? I'm gonna tell y'all in just a minute. Let me add a little seasoning to my lunch here. I usually eat for lunch I eat dinner, and for dinner I eat a light lunch because I'm trying to lose this baby weight. I didn't have the baby, but I gained some weight, so we're trying to lose that. Hey, Sassy Francis. You know that couple that's on the screen there? We're going to talk about that couple in a few minutes and see what we're talking about. This video is not even going to be that long, to be honest. Not even going to be that long. So, hey, under new management. That's a church couple. We're going to talk about some church stuff. We're going to talk about some church stuff. I hope I got their information. If I don't, I'm going to have to leave and come back. Okay. So this past Sunday, this happened this past Sunday, and I hope y'all can hear me over my cooking. This past Sunday in, I think this says Yolanda Beavers, the alleged mistress of Pastor Ricky Scott Sr. So who you're looking at on the screen is Ricky Scott Sr. of the East St. Peter's Baptist Church in Oxford, Mississippi. Disrupted the morning worship and revealed that she was pregnant by the pastor. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. So she busted up in the church and revealed that she was pregnant by the pastor. Now, I heard, this is allegedly, I heard that this girl lived with them, like as I guess their assistant. For some reason, she was living with them. Y'all need to cut out all of this armor bearer and spiritual son and spiritual daughter and all that. That stuff just ain't. Let me leave it alone. Everybody need to do what everybody need to do, and everybody, faith is the way their faith is. But I don't be doing all that. Armor bearer and spiritual son and spiritual daughter and youth pastor and listen. Let me get on with it because I know y'all probably. Hey, everybody in the chat, I can't see you because I'm reading my little notes here. So this guy, Pastor Scott of the East St. Peter's Baptist Church in Oxford, Mississippi, the service got disrupted, the morning worship, and revealed his mistress disrupted morning worship service and revealed that she was pregnant by the pastor. Sharon Scott, the lovely lady you see there, bless her heart, the wife of the pastor, was totally embarrassed, of course she was, by the side piece outbreak. And let's take a look. Hopefully y'all can hear and everything, see everything. Say something. Spiritual concubine, if you will. And how I feel when you say, oh. This lady in the white cracks me up though. This lady, why she just sit down like this is a mess. Usher board. Look at Miss Diva One. She's like, I ain't this some old bull right here. This some old bull right here. A mess. A hot mess. Hey, Miss Red. Because she looks older than him. Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Do y'all remember? No, he can't go to my law. We'll be in court. And here's my law. Give me second moderator.
Now, what is he saying there at the end? Hey, Skip It. Hey, Cruiser in chat. This video was a whole mess. It went in for a long time. It went on for a long time, too. Listen. So St. James, it sounds like you're familiar with this. Did she live with them? You said a spiritual concubine, honey. Did she live with them? Let's watch that one more time. He was trying to explain that thing, wasn't he? He was like, wait a minute. Let me say this. Why are you talking about some bylaws and stuff? I'm not sure, but I did hear the story you're talking about also. Okay, so there's another story. It could be the same. Yeah, it was another story where a young lady was living with a couple. That was a preacher, and I got that from William. Y'all know I get my, but this one I saw first over at the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Y'all know Daddy Bear. Y'all know I call him Daddy Bear because he's my daddy bear. But this one I saw over at Thaddeus Matthews, but I thought it was the same story for the other story I heard over at William McCrae. So that's meanwhile down at the church. Hey Angie, thank you for coming in. Who is the lady in the white shirt and the black pants that they taking out? I think that's the pregnant gal. I think that, let me skip on back. I think that's the one that came busting up in there and said, hey, she was pregnant. Hold on, let me, oh, if I hit the right thing.
We'll be in court. No, let me tell you what happened. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened. Do y'all remember?
Let me tell y'all what happened.
No, he can't go with my law. We'll be in court. We'll be in court. We'll be in court. If here's my law, it is.
I don't think let me see if there was a story, and I think I got it on my other channel. I might have put it on. Yeah, he's stuttering and trying to talk real fast. He ain't stunned or nothing. But there was a story a while back that I got from Jive. It was a young lady that when she was much younger, her pastor, who was also her boyfriend's daddy, okay? The pastor, it was her boyfriend's daddy. She went with the pastor's son. He molested her. This ain't gonna be monetized, but anyway. And he, so years later, she confronted him and his wife, and wanted him. It ain't this story; it's another story, and wanted him to just tell the truth. You know, she wanted a meeting with him, and she wanted him to confess it to his son. And then once he confessed it to the son, and he didn't know she was recording the meeting, and then she wanted him to confess it to the church. And she said, you have to such and such time to do it. If not, I'm coming in there to do it. And she did just that. She busted right up in that church because he said he wasn't going to do it. Oh, she didn't want him to confess it. She wanted him to get counseling. She wanted him to confess it to the church and get counseling. And homeboy did, and she bust right up in there with that recording and started playing, honey. They was ushering her, they was getting her up out of there. Oh, listen, if somebody coming in somewhere to tell something truth that we need to hear, stop trying to get them out of there. We need to hear that. We'll pray later. We need to hear that. But that happened with that, and I don't know. Oh, and that wasn't the worst. Well, that's the worst of it. But it wasn't just him. It was him and his wife. It was him and his wife. Anyway, so before I leave, y'all, meanwhile at the church segment, hold on, let me see if I can get this. What is going on here? Can somebody tell me what's going on here?
Of a shark, it's funny and real. I set my shark in the crucifixion, in the trap of the enemy. gotta get loose.
You know, there used to be a time when all we needed was a mic and a pulpit. And maybe somebody playing give me a C note, you know, go and hit that organ. We needed St. James to go hit my key, catch up with play in my key, my maybe the drum hit every now and then. Used to be that's all we needed. These new folks, honey, they need props and ropes and setups and all that. They can't just preach like we. Listen, back in the day, you just, I say we, but folks just preached flat foot. You had your mic, you had your Bible, you had the pulpit. That's it. That's it. Hey, Aisha, pronounced Aisha. You know, now folks got to have all this stuff. Didn't Juanita Bynum do something similar? Is she mimicking Juanita Bynum? And speaking of Juanita Bynum, and I ain't gonna talk about Juanita Bynum. She got a little financial questions going on with her. That's Meantime. This segment is Meantime down at the church. Meantime down at the church. A hot mess. But if that's what worked for them, then hey, who am I? If the people they're enjoying it and they're coming to church and that's what, you know, is keeping their attention, then I say more. She ain't got no shoes. I just realized she ain't had no shoes on either. I say, hey, if y'all like it, I hope y'all also love it. Anyway, under new management said they doing too much these days. She said they doing too much these days. Hey, D-Dot. So yeah, that's my segment of down at the church. Y'all pray for the people. Y'all pray for the people. You know, what Donnie say, we fall down, but we get up. And so pray for the folk. And listen, okay, the only way this down at the church is going to work for me to do this every now and then. Hey, the Smart TV, the Theatrics. Come on here, Theatrics. And when you go too long, you pull. Listen, Miss Red, you must be a preacher. When you go too long, yeah, they're going to pull on the back of you or tap you or hit that mic or something. So we'll embarrass the heck out of you. You right in the middle of your hum. Come on here. Hey, tell the Lord thank you. Oh, Lord. And you get that little tap. You know to wrap it up. You know to say, in conclusion. In conclusion. Anyway, thank you for coming in to Smart Show. And Francis, now look. Thibodeau. Francis Thibodeau, y'all know I be having problems with. Can y'all imagine me as a school teacher messing up y'all children's name? You hear me cooking? I'm cooking me an old country meal, child, for lunch. I can't even tell you. It's such a country meal. I can't even tell you what it is. It's old country meal. It don't even sound nutritious. It don't even sound nutritious. I can't even tell you what it is. It's so country. All right. Thank y'all for coming in. This has been church. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Listen. I ain't gonna stop doing. I'm gonna stop doing this church segment if y'all start saying that's why nobody gonna go to church. I don't want to go to church. This is not an excuse for you not to go to church, and this is not an excuse for you to have a relationship with the Lord. Now, ain't nobody perfect. You responsible for you. So, all right. Hey, Sade Adams. So, y'all, please govern yourselves accordingly. Don't blame God. Ain't none of us perfect. All right, y'all have a good day. Ain't nothing better than the country, honey. Oh,